friends, my name is Annie. Today I am teaching you the Northern Himalayas. So the Northern Himalayas include Himalayas and Karakoram range. You think, what is the meaning of range? There is a new word from us that is range. You know a row of mountains is called range. These are mountains. So they are going in a row. This is not that this is there, now this is there. There are not. So that's why range means the row of mountains. Now comes the word Himalaya. What is the meaning of Himalaya? Hen. First we come to hen. Hen means a bird. And what is the meaning of a bird? A bird means home of. A bird of which tiger, lion, now alias. Alias means snow. So Himalayas means a bird of snow. A bird means house or home. Now they are the highest peak on the world. So you ask, what is the peak? Peak means choti, like the Mount Everest, Himalayas. There are so many mountains, they have a peak. Means in Hindi we call that choti. Now what is? Now there are three parts. So the upper one, that is includes the north. That is called Greater Himalaya. Greater Himalaya or Himadri. So now I tell something about Greater Himalaya or Himadri. So their height are 8,848 meters. They include to the north. Now Tenzing, Norway and Imut Hillary. So who is Tenzing, Norway? Tenzing, Norway is from Nepal and Edmund Hillary was from the New Zealand. These two men were the first men in the world who climbed on the Mount Everest. But Bachendri Pal was the first woman that climbed on the Mount Everest. Now you say, who was the first? Tenzing Norway and Edmund Hillary was the first man in the world. But Bachendri Pal was the first woman in India, not in the world. She goes in the first of India. So they are different. So its height is 8,848. It's too high. So it is like the Mount Everest. Now the second one is Middle Himalaya or Himachal. So Middle Himalaya, Himachal are not very too high. What is high means bada. So they are not very high. That's high beacon down. They goes 3,500 meters down. It has very rainfall. There are some stations and stations that are oak, kullu, pine. But their stations are Srinagar, Shimla, Kullu, etc. They got heavy rainfall. Now the last one is southernmost Himalaya. That's not southernmost, that's southern. Or Shivaliks. In Shivaliks, there can become W also or V also. Himalayas. So that's why the first thing protects us from the Himalayas. Second thing is, then you know what are valleys. I have tell now. If I tell again, there are mountains between land and mountains. That is called valley. So look, when the rain has come, that peaks. Now I tell what is peaks? Choti. That peaks got this. When there were not Himalayas, the water full come in the valley, and the full valley will be an ocean. So this Himalayas protect us, and there will be not too much of water. Now it's third. You know what a damp? Damp means when the river is coming and there is a big void that goes damp. So Himalayas has excuse me. So Himalaya has taken the glacier. Now you have to tell what is glacier. The new name is glacier. That is spelling is listen carefully. G-L-C S-I-C here. E-R glacier. Now what? As if this is a river of glacier. So when there were too many snows on glacier, it comes slowly. Then it begins to melt because under they were too hot in summers. So it means Ganga. So there are some rivers that are Annapurna, Brahmaputra, Ganga. But Ganga is not alone river. Gangotri have give birth to Ganga. So that's why Gangotri has a glacier. And when there is no Gangotri, the Ganga is not there. This is Gangotri river and this is glacier. So when this moves to the right side, there was some other mountains of Ganga. So it takes and it moves to Ganga. So the river Gangotri gives birth to Ganga. So now our topic has finished. Thank you. Have a nice day.